Hello, I'm Skeleton. I've hit Radiant countless times on multiple agents, and I've also peaked rank 1 on Europe. I am an experienced coach and player, and I'm basically just here to help you learn everything you need to know about Valorant. Okay, so in this video we're going to be looking at why Phoenix is better than Reyna, and just why you should be playing Phoenix on Ascent in general. Like, I think he's super strong. Now, obviously, in a ideal world, like, KO is better. Like, you know, in the standard Ascent comp, you know, KO is better. But in ranked, you know, in your ranked games and stuff like this, you know, Phoenix is super strong. He's so easy. He's so easy to carry on. And I mean, and he's just so much better than Reyna. Like, I don't know, like, why would you pick Reyna when you can pick Phoenix? Yeah, I'm gonna be going over it anyway in this video. So, you know, when looking at Phoenix compared to Reyna, what you need to think is, okay, what does Phoenix have? So obviously he's got his wall. You know, this wall is great for, let's say you're pushing out B. You know, you can give yourself a wall like this type of thing, so you can go out lane. You know, you can kind of give a wall, you know, like this, which gives you a little bit more space. You can push through the wall and fight. You know, maybe you hear a guy mark it or something. Obviously, you're gonna have a smoke on CT, so you know you can do a lot with the wall, and it's actually gonna really help you and your team when you're trying to execute these sites. You know, you can do the same on A. You can wall like this. You can wall across. You know, the Phoenix wall is actually really strong, and it's good to, you know, give your team space and just get you out of these really tight choke points like main, like B main. You know, these choke points are super hard to get out of, and this is usually where you're either going to win or lose a round when you're pushing B or you're pushing A. You know, when you couple that with his flash, like, his flash is insane. No one's going to dodge his flash. We're going to be going over the flash a lot more. So, you know, you have to think, if you're smoked on main, you know, you can throw a wall like this. You can either flash through the wall and fight, or you can, you know, you can even just flash like this, flash this guy in case he's there, you know, and you can take lane. So it's all pretty basic stuff, but this is where, like, Phoenix is a lot stronger than Reyna. What does Reyna actually have? Like, Reyna has a flash. She has a singular flash that you throw and everyone can break. You know, Phoenix has a lot of util that you can't really, it's pretty hard to avoid. You know, if you're executing B, you know, you can throw a molly logs, you can throw a molly lane like this, you know, which is gonna take this guy off the wall. You can clear, like, a lot more angles on Phoenix and block a lot more angles, right? So, you know, imagine you're pushing B, you kind of throw like a weird wall like this, molly, flash, you know, and you're through. I think I fucked that flash, but you get what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of util that you can spam, and that's what you want when you're executing a site, right? You just want to throw as much util down as possible, clear as many angles as possible, and just make sure your pathing is good on Phoenix. You know, obviously you don't have a dash, you don't have a dismiss or something, so you don't want to be putting yourself in a horrible position. So usually, like, if I am pushing B, you know, it's like a 5v5 B execute. I just like this wall. This wall's super nice. And then if I'm hearing people, like here, you know, I can flash through, I can fight. You know, maybe you've got a server arrow up here, or the server arrow pings a guy's stairs, and you know it's kind of like a 1v1 in this area if there is a person. And then again, you know, you can push side, throw a flash like over here. It's really hard to dodge. It's gonna just flash absolutely everyone that's, you know, holding lane. You know, so again, you can flash up there, you know, and you can fight. So this type of stuff is why Phoenix is super strong. What, you know, the main reason why he's strong is his ult. Okay, look at the orbs. The orb, one orb is here and one orb is here, and these orbs are so easy to take. Just in general, they're super easy to take. If you have just one teammate on B main with you, one teammate on A main with you, you can farm these orbs all day long. Like, it's so easy. You know, you can just flash the corner, take the main. You know, I guess you can clear this if you hit a step. Take the orb, have a teammate hold for you. You've got an orb, right? Same on A main. On A main, you know, the barrier drops. You can just throw a molly from main like this. It's gonna, you know, take the guy off this angle if you want, or you can just jump peek it. Make sure there's no one there. Molly wine. you know, and have a teammate hold for you while you kind of just play anti-flash like this, right? If they flash, turn, kill this guy, easy, right? Like these are why Phoenix is super strong on this map as well, because you can farm the orbs so easy on attack, and obviously everyone knows Phoenix ult is just insane. And you know, when you look at the map itself, all of these corners are such tight corners, right? You know, main here, you know, if you want to claim main, right, and you're throwing a Reyna flash up here, it's like, it's just, obviously the Reyna flash is good, but Phoenix flash is just like, it's bang, it's out, you know, it feels so much stronger than the Reyna flash. Like, I've played so many Reyna games and I've played so many Phoenix games, and you know, look at how these corners work. You know, if you have a smoke here like this, you just throw out Phoenix flash. No one's dodging this, no one's shooting it. It's hard to hide from, like, the flash is insane. So like, you know, start of the round on A, you know, imagine you're doing an A execute on Phoenix, you can just, you know, you can jump up on the box. I usually just ping this for myself. You can throw this, right? By the time you've done this, you know, your teammates are probably running up here. You know, careful wine, I guess. They probably smoked main, so you have to think this is fast. This is basically what I would do. Just jump up, go like this, molly, the smoke's up, your teammates are here, right? Flash out main, and then you're out, right? You don't have to worry about gen too much. This is thingy, your jet's dashed out, your silver arrows up, your smokes are down. It's super easy. If you're not going fast and you're stuck in main, maybe you got mollied, I don't know, maybe someone died or something like this, you know, you can just throw a wall like this, okay? Obviously there's a smoke here, you have to imagine. Flash through the wall and you just push through, okay? This guy's blind every single time, if there is a guy here. So he's blind, so you don't even have to worry about him instantly. You know, wall is up, flash through, kind of go like this. You can shut the door, hold gen, and you want to just make sure you're kind of pushed up here before the wall drops. And you're pretty safe in this position here. You know, you're safe, right? Now you can see, like, who do you hear? Maybe there's a guy on dice, maybe there's a guy on gen. You know, and you can pick your fights now. You know, if you have another flash, you can maybe don't do that. You can kind of flash, push backside, stuff like that. I don't know. I've just woke up, so my flashes are a bit dodgy, but you know what I mean. This is what makes Phoenix strong. You can't do any of this stuff on Reyna. On Reyna, all you can do, right? You're stuck in main. You throw a flash as high as possible, and you just hope for the best, right? Like, you just run out and you hope for the best. You know, maybe there's a guy here, guy here, guy here, guy here. Anyway, you know, this wall just cuts off. Like, look how many angles this wall cuts off. You have to worry about two positions when you do this. So, you know, the wall is insane, especially when when you're using it properly, and it heals you. So yeah, and just for attack on general, you want to make sure you're using this molly like a molly. You know, I see a lot of people holding on to their mollies to heal themselves, and like, yeah, it's okay. Maybe if you take some damage early in the round, of course, use your molly, but in general, you want to be trying to using this molly to clear out angles, right? Like, if you're using it properly and you're playing Phoenix properly, like, you're gonna get this molly back anyway. Like, you're probably gonna kill two people. You know, if you're doing a fast A execute, molly gen, you know, flash out. You know, maybe you kill a guy like here. You know, the guy swinging heaven, you kill. Now you got your molly back. Now you can hold this molly, you know, for the after plant. This type of stuff, right? I just see a lot of people holding the molly, and I see a lot of people playing Phoenix really scared, and you have to play like a psychopath on this agent. Like, just play aggressive, get in their face. You know, this flash, no one is dodging it. It don't matter if you're in Iron or you're in Radiant. Like, this flash is so fast. You know, it's like basically no one's dodging it unless they're on like 10 cents. So yeah, and it's the same on short, right? Like, maybe you think there's a guy like holding close short, you can just flash this, you can clear it, and then you've got another flash here, right? These angles are so tight, and you can't do it with a Reyna flash. So why would you pick Reyna on this map? It's the you know, defense is where his flash is probably actually strongest. Like, you know, his flash is very strong on attack, but on defense you've got like the B main, you've got the A main, and you've got the mid flash, right? These three flashes are super strong. On pistol round, often what I'll do, you know, pistol round, I'll just play towards B. Usually I just lean towards B. I stand around here in case there's an omen flash, right? Wait for the omen flash, and as you hear them kind of running up like in this area, and you just flash. You know, you can just literally flash, and you can just run and gun, right? And you're usually gonna kill someone. You see how accurate this ghost is, like while you're running. You know, and you can just leave. Get one, leave. You know, you can molly behind you, and you're out, right? I mean, if you're extra confident, you know, you can just swing on this, like you can just full swing. But usually I'll just you know, try kill one and leave, and then molly. And this is like the premise of Phoenix. This is like bread and butter. You know, you just want to be playing tight angles like this, flash, swing, kill one, leave. It's like that. It is that easy. Like, he's so simple. On mid, this is arguably where Reyna is better than Phoenix is, on mid, in this area here, especially on defense, because you have the dismiss, right? Like, you know, you can hold top mid, maybe you kill one. On Reyna you can dismiss. On Phoenix, you know, you can't dismiss. So like, I usually won't fight like this angle here unless I'm feeling it, or I know they're peeking this angle a lot. You know, maybe you can kill one here like this, fight that. But in general, you know, you can be playing close angles. You can play something like this. You can play on this bike and kind of hold like an off angle. You know, you don't really want to be holding this because you get pre-fired a lot. But you know, you can kind of hold like an off angle like this. And when the guy's walking out mid, you know, usually he's not clearing like that. He's kind of worried about pizza. He's worried about short, and he just walks. He walks right into you. You know, I get so many free kills doing this. And even if not, right, maybe you get smoked on mid. You have a few options when you get smoked on mid. Obviously, you can just hold the smoke. You can rotate, or you can fight. I usually fight. So how you want to fight this is, and this is often the time with Phoenix, is you want to just wait till you get a little sound cue of something. When you've got this sound cue, it opens up, like it basically gives you a free kill. The second you hear a step, you know where the enemy is, right? And it's just a matter of, you know, you're in the smoke's here. Maybe you hear a step here, right? You just flash through the smoke, you can kill one, and you can literally disappear in the smoke. And if the smoke fades and you're stuck, maybe you're getting spammed. Oh my god. You just wall yourself and you leave. Just, yeah, I don't know, if your wall does that, then you're dead. But, you know, wall yourself and you leave. Your wall is your get out of jail card, whereas with Reyna it's the dismiss, with you it's the wall. And arguably the wall is better because you don't need to get a kill to get out, right? Maybe there's just so much pressure on mid, like, you know, there's arrows and knives and flashes and all this stuff, and you can maybe just, you know, with movement you can get out and buy some time, stay alive. You know, even if you're in pizza's arguably a pretty bad position to be in because you're stuck, but you know, you can get a teammate to rotate market and help you. Maybe a guy rotates through short and to help you, type thing, you know, and now you've got a bit of a fight. Obviously you have your insane flash. What? Why can't I flash today? You know, you have your flash. And you know, then you can play. I don't know why I can't flash. I think it's 'cause I've just woke up, so I'm like, yeah. But yeah, yeah. You know, with Phoenix, obviously, like on attack, you can molly short, something like this. It's not the best molly, but it kind of like stops any like fast aggression on short early. You can do like these B mollies. This is a really strong molly. This is probably like my favorite molly to do because it just takes, you know, anyone in this vicinity, like it just takes them off. This angle is so strong, right? Like it just takes them off the angle. You know, you can molly logs if you want. Again, you know, you can molly stairs. You know, there's a lot you can do on Phoenix, especially when you compare it to Reyna. You know, if you're thinking, I'm gonna play Reyna this game, maybe just try Phoenix. Give Phoenix a go. You know, give him a chance. Like the util's insane, and there's a reason a lot of people are playing him, especially in high elo. Like you see him a lot of games on Ascent. Like you're either seeing KO or you're seeing Phoenix. Like and it's for good reason, you know. And this is probably his strongest map. Like the map pool's not very kind on Phoenix, but these maps where it's close range, there's a lot of tight angles, stuff like this. You know, you can utilize his flash and his util. You know, insane. So 100% you want to be playing Phoenix on Ascent, and yeah, you know, just use his flash. And yeah, use his flash and play aggressive. That's really it on Phoenix. He's a super simple agent. Make sure you're farming the orbs on attack, and just play confident. Play confident and believe in your flash. You know, you have to trust that your flash is gonna work. You know, this flash is so good. Just trust it. You're gonna blind people. If you're using it properly, you are gonna blind people. You know, especially if you're doing it off sound cues. Second you hear that step, you throw your flash out. You know, second you hear a step on B main, you know, you just throw that flash, peek, kill one. Just don't flash like me when you've just woke up, because you will lose your ranked games. But if if you've had a coffee and you've warmed up, your Phoenix flashes will be fine. But yeah, that's it really. Try Phoenix, and I'm telling you now, guys, like you're gonna win a lot more ranked games on Ascent. I think Ascent's my best map at the moment. Like I'm winning a majority of my games on Ascent. Especially when I'm playing Phoenix. Like my Phoenix win rate's really high at the moment, so I am definitely a Phoenix advocate.